Very good morning, Rob. Yes, indeed, we had a very active thunderstorms that passed through Gauteng last night, producing a lot of rain and hail as well. So the roads might be impassable this morning, maybe from felled down trees, and some lights have gone out in some places. So it's going to be a busy morning on the roads. Some roads still wet, so try to be careful on those roads as you drive to the office this morning. Now, in terms of temperatures, once again, not too cold across much of the country. Minimums mostly in the mid-teens for most areas, even warmer for Appington, starting at around 21 degrees, 19 for Cape Town. A bit cooler, however, along the Eastern Cape coastal areas. Gqeberha, 14, 15 for East London and Port St. George, but warmer for Durban and Richards Bay. In Gauteng, Johannesburg starting at 13, 14 for Pretoria, warmer in Mahikeng at 18 and 13 as well for the minimum for Polokwane. Now we have quite a lot of fog and misty conditions over the southern and eastern parts of the country, including places around Gauteng, Mpumalanga, Limpopo, and the eastern parts of the northwest. We are going to see stormy weather starting early once again this Monday across parts of the northwest, Gauteng, Mpumalanga, down into KwaZulu-Natal, where up to 60% chance of those thunderstorms can be expected. The chance of showers decreases as we go towards the southern Cape areas, especially the interior of the eastern Cape. It is going to stay fine along the west coast where fresh to strong winds are expected. Now we have a warning for high fire danger conditions for the western areas where you see that shade of red. It's going to be dry and hot, so be careful around any open fires. We stay with severe thunderstorms for Gauteng, parts of Limpopo, Mpumalanga, down into northern KwaZulu-Natal and also into the easternmost areas of the Free State and Northwest. And that's a level 2 warning. That means there is a high likelihood of you seeing those severe thunderstorms. Here's a closer look at what you can expect for your part of South Africa. Gauteng is going to be partly cloudy to cloudy, and that will allow temperatures to slide down a bit compared to what we saw on Sunday. Johannesburg, Bronkhorstspruit, and Carletonville all warming to just 24 degrees. It is going to be nicely warm for the Limpopo province, highs in the mid to upper 20s for most areas, but rather chilly for Tzaneen, 20 degrees, 30 for the high in Palabora. A wet one also forecast for Mpumalanga, where we stay with temperatures in the lower to mid-20s, but Skukuza will be much warmer, peaking at 28 degrees. KwaZulu-Natal should also see similar temperatures. Durban, 25 degrees, 27 for the high in Richards Bay. It is going to be partly cloudy with isolated showers for the Eastern Cape, with thermometers reaching the upper 20s and lower 30s for much of the interior. Nicely warm for East London and Gqeberha, both warming to 25. Mostly sunny skies for the western areas of the Western Cape. Sizzling hot for Clanwilliam, 37, 36 for Worcester, and Cape Town peaks at 28 degrees. It is also going to be pretty warm for much of the Northern Cape. A high of 31 for Kimberley and Kuruman. Appington peaks at 35 degrees. The Free State will also see unsettled weather for the eastern areas. Temperatures staying in the upper 20s for much of the province. A wet one also forecast for the northwest with highs in the upper 20s, but hotter for the western sections. That's all we have time for now.